Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok. I'm still Ozmourn, and I'll be your host for this one last run here. Right here we have we have Gauntlet 4 with BubbaRubbie and leracos on commentary. Take it away, guys.
Hi, my name is BubbaRubbie. I will be your runner for today on Gauntlet 4. It's a game I discovered as a young kid at Christmas. I managed to get Gauntlet 4 as a present before I even got the Sega Genesis. Ever since then, it has been a very fun game for me, and I'm very glad to be running it for you. Today, I brought with me my commentator, leracos. I will hand the speaking abilities over to him.
Yo, everybody. You probably see me around. I'm not really a stranger around here. I'm going to be doing commentary for Bubba here on the Gauntlet 4 100% run. This run is very special to me. I did not think it was originally possible. And then Bubba came into the server and he's like, hey, can we do 100%? I think I've routed it. And I was like, all right, cool. And he's come so far in 2 months. I'm so glad that they took this run. It is incredible. Last year, you saw 4 players beat the game as fast as possible. This year, you're going to see him do literally everything possible in the game by himself. So, this is a run that you do not want to miss.
All right then. I also know that there is a name incentive. Do you need that right now?
Yes, we would need that right now.
Yes, at this very moment. Currently, we have Gauntlet, Jauntlet, all caps, with $100. That is the winner.
Good name. We're gonna jaunt through this game just casually, casual jaunting pace. At least for the first 8 minutes. I don't want to spoil the rest for you. Okay. Small thing to note here. The reason we are going continue instead of new game is because if we select continue and then just don't put in a password, it skips the starting cutscene, which saves like 30 seconds. So the plot is, for those who would care to know, there's this tower. Adventurers go there because it promises eternal youth and nobody has ever returned. So we're going on our own quest to get eternal youth now. That's the plot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I just wanted to let you know that the punch death to death incentive was met. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you do.
Excellent. We know when that's coming up, so we'll be ready for it.
Wonderful.
If it's fully met, I'll be doing it 4 times.
It is fully met, yes.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, without further ado, then, I believe we're ready.
Before I give the countdown, I just wanted to say that I've chosen the elf class due to its speed, because we are speedrunning, not anything else. Anyways, I'm good to go whenever. I guess I'll, if you're good, leracos, I'll give the countdown.
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Time will start at go. Countdown to 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
All right, so many of you probably know I run Gauntlet. This run is very different. We are still going to do the towers in the same order, but things are obviously a bit more fleshed out because we're doing 100%. We start with Earth. I'm going to go through the basics of each tower here. Each tower has its own special debuff tile. Here in Earth, you're seeing that as the slow tile. The slow tile reduces your character movement speed to 1. Just 1. There is a ring in each tower as well that will deactivate those tiles. Earth has the float ring, and he will be grabbing that first before proceeding with the rest of the tower. Float ring is also used for a couple of other neat things during the run, which I will mention when we get to them. Yes, 1 whole speed from the slow tile. Like, you go slow.
Single speed.
As Bubba already noted, we pick Elf because Elf is the fastest character. And as a bonus, he gets pretty decent magic power too. Magic potions are very, very good at clearing the screen when you have the corresponding magic power, and Elf meets most of those requirements. There are a few spots where he will have to use 2 potions to clear a screen, but they are very few and far between. All right, he's just working his way around here. Since this is 100%, I will go ahead and note what that means right now. You'll notice the flashing tiles on the floor that he's been hitting. Those are called trap tiles. They're the same as in any other Gauntlet game. They open up walls on the floor, which allow you to progress. 100% must hit all 4 trap tiles on all 9 floors of each tower. So, can't miss any. There are also 2 secret shops in the game, in Earth Tower and Wind Tower, both of which must be hit. He will buy the best equipment that is possible, and he will visit the final secret shop at the end of the game to get the final secret weapon, which is the best possible. I believe I covered everything there. Teleporters are still extremely rude, as is the case with Gauntlet. Alright, he's going to use a Warp Wing here, which means he will still get credit for those trap tiles, but he will not get the experience and the gold value for them. They do still stay cleared from the floor, though. The reason he uses the Warp Wing is because it's much faster than just walking all the way back to the exit. Goes out to the merchant to buy another Warp Wing, because again, once he grabs the float ring, it's going to be much faster for him to just warp out instead of make this agonizing walk around this spiral with slow tiles to go back. Alter Maven. We do not have to pick up extra gold in this run because the run gets more than enough to buy the best equipment. Gold chests are not actually worth that much gold. The bulk of the XP and the gold we get in this game comes from trap tiles and killing dragons. Alright, so we've got the float ring. We are going to now proceed to do the rest of the Earth Tower. He's going to use the express staircase here in the bottom right. Every tower has an express staircase. It's kind of a neat little backup for casual players. Like, if they die, they can use that to get back to where they were. Purposefully falling down the wrong exit there on 7 so that he can hit this first trap on 6. And now we get to do the maze. I'm going to give him a second here to focus on this. Alright, sweet, he's through. And this section here is personally the section in the game that I think I hate the most. It is another maze with breakable walls that you have to find and go through, scattered with no magic tiles and no shot tiles and slow tiles and all kinds of enemies. It's very tedious. Alright, hit the first trap. Now he's going to come down here. He's going to position so that this death at the bottom is on screen. And then he will pop another magic potion, right? A little bit too high, looks like. That's alright. That death is behind a trap. He shouldn't be a problem.
I'll leave him unpunched for now.
Alright, Float Ring gets a little bit of extra use coming up on the floor after this, Earth 5. But Earth 6 is pretty straightforward. There isn't really a whole lot to say here. He is going to use the Float Ring right there to get over that teleporter so he can hit that trap. A little bit of backtracking here to hit one more. Alright. He's going to hit this one, and then... Oh, hey, he got the correct side of that teleporter. Nice. Float ring over the other teleporters. Head up into the center section here. Awesome. Looking good so far. He's going to shoot these generators just so they kind of don't create any problems here getting this one trap.
Hey, made it through.
And now he gets to do the wiggle hallway. Any of these exits are the wrong exit, and we'll take him back to the last floor. And he did it. Alright, sweet. Last trap 5, and we're out. Alright, Earth 4 has the exit to the first secret shop in the game, which gives us 2 armor points. This secret shop is a little bit tricky, actually. I did not think it was originally doable without both the float and the mirror ring, which we will get in the next tower. But Bubba proved me wrong. every time. Manages to hit those generators every time. Still baffles me. Sorcerers are the most rude enemy in the game. Change my mind. Okay, so that little hallway there with those weird tiles, those are no-shot tiles. There's a breakable wall at the end of that floor that needs to be broken in order to hit the trap that opens the secret shop. And in order to do that, he went down and he used a potion twice, because that generator that's down there next to the trap spawns demons, which will shoot the wall for him. Conveniently. And now we're out, and we're going to go out the top side of Earth 4 to buy the bonus armor.
We totally need this armor.
Yeah. Side note, armor is a completely useless stat in this game. It is garbage. You don't ever use armor. I will note, the stats that we are going to level will be speed, obviously. Speed is first. Speed is the most important thing. This is a speed run. Then we're going to do magic, and then we will be doing shot power. We will not level up any other stats outside of health after that. Earth 3 is just a fun little diagonal maze here. Weave your way down the hallways, hit the 4 traps. Nothing too noteworthy to say about it. The hallway coming up here at the north end of Earth 3 is one of my more favorite hallways in the any percent, because we don't use a potion there. We just juke those 2 deaths and keep going. We don't have to use the potion. Alright, this Earth 2 has my favorite trap in the game. I call it the nuclear trap. I don't want to spoil why, but you'll see. You will see. Tim Curry is not, in fact, in Earth 2. I am sorry. The castle shop is arguably the most important secret shop, because it has the most important weapon. We have a little safety strat we're going to do here. Sometimes these exits can catch you even when you are perfectly positioned, so he's going to turn his speed down just a little bit to make sure that they don't do that. Alright, and now we get to hit the nuclear trap. Behold. Alright, he set up for this dragon fight. He healed, he put the float ring on, and now we're going to play a little game with the dragon. It's called hide and seek. The dragon lost. That is only doable with the float ring, because as I mentioned before, slow tiles will reduce you to a speed of 1, and you must be a minimum speed value of 5 in order to play hide and seek with the dragon.
Thanos snap.
Alright, 1 down. A number to go. I don't want to say for those who haven't seen it. That would be a spoiler. Alright, so the dragon's going to tell us, oh, hey, you know, you're doing the thing. Good luck on doing the rest of the thing. We get extra magic power from these potions, and he's going to leave. We do not need to put extra points into magic right now, because we already put some, or we already got some from the bonus from those potions. So we're just going to do speed, and we're going to head right into the wind. Wind Tower has stream tiles. Stream tiles push you in a random direction for 2 to 5 frames for as long as you are standing onto them. And it changes direction every 2 to 5 frames as well. So they're very annoying. Thankfully, the mirror ring, which we get in this tower, as I stated before, will negate the effect of stream tiles, which is very important for later on.
Actual music.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. This is the best track in the game. Prove me wrong. For anyone interested, this soundtrack is done by Hitachi Sakamoto and Masaharu Iwata. Absolute wizards on the Genesis sound chip. They're incredible. This soundtrack is a total banger. If you only ever listen to one Genesis soundtrack, you should listen to this one. All right, and now we're going to begin the route to get the mirror ring, which is a bit involved. So you can see the mirror ring in the middle there. In order to get to it, he has to go back to the previous set of floors, and then come in from the bottom left side, go back, come in from the bottom right side, go back, come in from the bottom left side again, and then we finally get the mirror ring. Correct, Rayska. That is the same team of composers that did Final Fantasy Tactics. All right, now we're going to play the back and forth here. Oh, come on, generator, be nice. Generators have strange hitboxes. And again, using the warp wing here because it's faster than just backtracking after getting the ring.
Missed it.
Oh.
It's fine.
Unfortunate. We get plenty of potions in the run. It's cool.
Yep.
Win 4 is pretty straightforward. There's a couple of traps he's going to hit here, and then he's going to have to go back down to Win 3, come back in from the other side to hit the last one. Win 5 is pretty infamous in the other versions of this game, the other runs, because you get to have fun with teleporters again. We do not get to see fun with teleporters in this run because we don't need to do it. We need to hit every trap on that floor. Whereas normally in the any percent, we would not. We would just want to get out as fast as possible. Alright.
I'm gonna have to use it. Be fine.
Yeah, those stream tiles are being real rude with those grunts there. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Mirroring does make your shots reflect, which is something we will see not too far in the future. Okay, so he has to go all the way around the outside and hit the 3 traps there, as well as going into the middle here and hitting this trap. The middle trap is the only trap that's actually required in any percent to complete the floor and move on. So the any percent route tries to not do the outside edge. The reason the outside edge is annoying is because of those grunts there on the stream tiles. They can just decide to stop you for an eternity. They are the ultimate bodyguards. They guard the traps, and they're very good at it. All right, win 6 is the beginning of the setup for the special shop on this floor, which will give us 2 extra points of speed. He's going to shoot this generator so it doesn't spawn anybody while he's running past. He's going to use a couple of magic potions to strategically remove some enemies. And there we go. Now we have one more. Now we get to go out to the secret shop. The secret shop in this tower is only accessible through this exit that he has taken. Only accessible through this side, and we're going to do a little trick to get to it. So, He's got to open up the wall here, and then you'll notice that this portion of the floor is all no-shot tiles. What we do is we float on top of the teleporter, and then hold the fire button while changing to the mirror ring, which causes our shot to hit that breakable wall. As a small aside, the mirror ring did the thing where the shot kind of rebounded up into the wall a few times. For those that were paying attention, that's a neat little glitch that happens sometimes. Alright, so we got the 2 speed. We are super fast now. He's going to grab this extra potion and then bum his way out. And we're going to complete the rest of the tower. At a speed value of 6, which we surpassed some time ago, you become faster than the screen can scroll. The screen scrolls at a speed of 6. So we are no longer jaunting. We are now dashing. And it will get even better. Just wait. We can still go faster, even though we've maxed out the speed value with XP.
Hey, made it through.
Yo, Walking Eye, good to see you. We are indeed jauntleting. We do not need to use the heal and buy another one here because his health is just fine. The float ring is very important here on Wind 8. You're seeing a lot of teleporters. Well, teleporters are annoying, so we're going to use the float ring to go over them.
We have some time for a donation.
We do.
Right here, we have a $100 donation from Walking Eye saying, awesome to see Gauntlet 4 is back at Speedrun Ragnarok. Love that wind tower music. And that actually pushed us past $6,000, which is 6/10 of an AFK room. That is what we have now. Thank you guys so much for donating and having that next milestone. Let's see if we can get the 7,000 now.
Thanks so much for that donation, Walking Eye. Win 9 here, we get to play with teleporters again. Unfortunately, these teleporters are very annoying. They pick a target teleporter at random that is on screen to send you to. And, oh my god!
Yeah,
I think that's the nicest Win 9 I've ever seen! Holy crap! It never goes that way in real life. Anyway, putting on the mirror ring to cancel out the stream tiles. Going to play hide and seek again. We are way, way, way faster than 5, so this is not a problem. And we're going to use the mirror ring to bounce shots off the wall here so that the wings don't catch them. Now, as much fun as hide and seek with the dragon is, don't get too used to it, viewers.
The dragon may or may not have other plans next time.
The dragon may, in fact, be able to become more capable and stop playing hide and seek. You'll have to wait till the end of the next tower to see. This dragon gives extra shot speed. Unlike armor, shot speed is a stat that actually does something. But it is also largely irrelevant for the run.
Here we go.
Now we're going to do fire. Fire has damage tiles as its debuff, causes you to take damage at a much, much, much more increased rate. And consequently, it has the heal ring. The heal ring is not something we will probably use. We don't generally need to. Dodge the gold, like a true champ.
We don't need that gold. We don't need any gold.
We sure don't. Correct, we do have to still get the heal ring because this is 100%. The rules do not stipulate that we have to actually use it, however. Okay, so he's going to come over into this little top left section to grab a couple extra magic potions. Extra magic potions are always very nice to have, especially when you can only spend 5 seconds getting them because they usually save a lot more than 5 seconds. Armor is not in fact bugged, it is just so weak that it is pointless. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Gangrel. Like I said, we will in fact go further beyond. Just wait. Okay, we got the heal ring. Now we get to finish the rest of the tower. Conceptually, Fire Tower is one of my more favorite one. Oh, I wouldn't say it's my favorite one. But the routing for Fire is very, very interesting. So by coming in on this side, there's a trap right there that he can hit that will open up the rest of the tower, or the rest of the floor, rather, and allow him to hit the remaining traps without having to come back from a different exit. Shot the extra food. F. F's in chat, my friends. Never shoot the food. Going to grab these gobs of magic potions in the middle because they're just right there. Don't forget the corner trap.
Yeah, I got it.
Good guy. All right. He's forgotten that trap before, so I try not to let him forget it anymore. We'll see if we get the secret Fire 6 telly. I joked when Bubba first started doing runs that the Fire 6 telly was required for verification of runs because he would always hit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so when he gets a little bit further up here to this merchant, he's going to buy a heal drink because he did already use the one we had. Fire tower enemies do a lot of damage. He is also going to buy the first dagger. Reason being, that dagger gives us 1 speed, which means more speed. We always get more speed. Okay, now he gets to run around this floor. Oh, he didn't hit the telly! No Fire 6 telly.
Oh, maybe next time.
Run canceled.
Probably next time.
Alright, 6 is done. We hit 3 of the traps on 7. The other one is way far around the outer edge and requires us to come from Fire 8 to get it. So we get to run down some hallways here, and this would actually be a pretty good opportunity for a donation if you have any.
We don't seem to... Oh, I lied. There is a donation. I just saw. There is a $10 donation from Mokomichi USA that says, from the Japanese restream. So thank you to everyone watching at the Japanese restream. There's a lot of viewers, or so I'm told, and we absolutely love expanding our audiences. So shout outs to the people at Japanese restream at the moment.
That was a wrong exit, by the way, chat. That was not supposed to happen. Thank you to the Japanese restreamers. You guys are all awesome. We've been getting a lot of love from them. We love to see it. We're so happy that you're there helping us and you're able to rebroadcast this for an entirely different audience. Thank you so much for your help. Alright, carefully moving through the breakable wall section here. Now we get to do Fire 9. Fire 9 is probably, of the initial 4 towers, the worst in the run. Because it is very long and complicated. And there is only one way to do it without a return trip. The 100% run can't do it that way. Because it would require going out of its way to do other things. So, he goes down the middle there, hits the one trap, and now we're going to come in from the bottom left and do it the normal way. Ooh, okay. Got it. And as you've probably all figured out at this point, there will be a dragon to kill after this. As I may or may not have mentioned, this dragon is a little bit smarter than the previous 2 dragons. And he is in fact not going to let us play hide and seek. So, what Bubba's going to do is he's going to turn his speed down to 10. 10 is a very specific value. And we're going to try and play a new trick on the dragon. We'll see if he gets it here. I'm going to be quiet and let him do it.
Fingers crossed. Nope.
All right. Well, if you get the trick before the end of the fight, I will explain it. Otherwise, I will hold off until the next one. Yeah, look. Yeah. It'd be that way sometimes. So, you all get to see kind of what a normal dragon fight would look like.
Got the third phase.
Alright, so here's the new trick with this dragon. There's a 3-pixel window that Bubba is standing in where he will activate his breath attack, and it will not hit you. And while the dragon's breath attack is going, he does nothing else. So we just let him hold his own little barbecue while we shoot him in the face.
Naturally.
And if that's what he wants to do, that's who am I to say?
Yeah, each to their own, you know?
It does take a lot of practice to get that 3-pixel window in an RTA setting. Some of us use pause buffers to help set it up. Bubba uses shooting to remove his momentum value, which is an interesting way to go about it. I don't want to say it's bad. It's worked pretty well for him. Okay, water. The debuff tile here it's those diagonal tiles you're seeing. They're called slip tiles.
Dang it.
What they do is they cause you to slide, because this game tracks values differently than most. This game has an independent value that it tracks for both momentum and velocity. Meaning that if you have no velocity, but you have momentum, you continue to move, and that momentum will decay. So slip tiles, just like the float ring, will cause you to kind of drift. And unfortunately, he didn't get the trick shot.
I missed all the tricks right there.
Water
That's fine. I got more
tower.
tricks.
What's that?
I got more tricks. It's fine.
Yeah, no, there's plenty more tricks coming. Water tower is one of the more technical towers because of the slip tiles. They will stop becoming a problem for 100% once we get what's called the fight ring, which is the special ring for this tower. And as you can probably imagine, the fight ring increases your fight power to 999, the maximum value tracked by the game. It will destroy everything in one punch. And we now have the fight ring. So he's gonna do a heal here. It may not seem like the heal is necessary, but trust me, it is. Water tower does a lot of damage coming up later. Healing there and buying it while he's at that merchant saves time.
Are you ready? Blink and you'll miss it.
All right, here we go. We have met the incentive for punch death to death. Punch death to death. For those that were not actually ready, it will happen again.
Yep.
And for those that do know Gauntlet, yes, normally only magic can kill death. Gauntlet 4 is special. We have a fight ring, which allows us to punch things, and punching does in fact kill death in Gauntlet 4.
Wait, what? Wait, what just happened?
We can punch death.
I think I blinked and I missed it.
It's fine. We've got more coming.
Shoot. I have 4 keys.
4 keys. That's correct. All right. Can he get the shot? No, he didn't get the shot. Gotta use the teleporter setup. That's fine. Bubba's actually pretty good at setting up diagonal shots, not gonna lie. Alright, there's some very careful potion use here on Water 7 because we have to traverse the entire floor, which means that any generators that are left on screen are going to generate enemies. So he runs a little bit to the right here to use a magic potion to kind of clear things out before coming up to the top left and breaking this wall to hit the trap
That's
inside
another
it.
one. Bam.
Punch.
It's not Kenshiro, it's Saitama, by the way.
Ah. All right, and coming up on Water 6 here, we're going to see a bit of a new strat that Bubba found. It's more playing with teleporters. As explained before, teleporters can pick a random target from any teleporter that's on screen. So what he's going to do is he's going to let the screen scroll here and manipulate it so that the only teleporter on screen is this one on the top, which takes him to a part of the level that the game does not intend you to go to.
Ooh, that was nice.
Oh my god. That teleporter was the nicest it's ever been. That marathon luck, though. Alright, now we get to run down the spooky hallway with the ghosts. Alright, spooky hallway's done. That's your gift for October, everybody. So that's all you get from this run. Water 5 here is going to see one more use of the mirror ring. Normally, you'd have to go to the top of that hallway and decrease your shot speed to fire an arrow and then run behind it to scroll the screen so that it would hit that wall. But the mirror ring fixes that problem. Got the correct teleporter first try.
Yeah, I try to keep the other teleporters off screen, so that's why I had to go down a little bit there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see that working there.
Yeah.
Alright, now we get to play with the no-shot hallway. Bubba's very good. There's a chest at the other end of this hallway that he is spectacular at stopping on and hitting the right shot. He just did it again. Floors me every time. Love to see it.
Almost took a wrong exit there, though.
Alright, Water 4 has our next instance of punching death to death. Get ready for it, everybody. He's going to go through this teleporter, and then it's going to happen. Here we go. Bingo. There will be one more death to punch. And it is also on this floor, so... Correct. This is on the Sega Genesis credits.
One punch.
And there we are.
Is that what that is?
Alright, Bubba is going to buy the most expensive boots we can buy here because they give 2 speed and because they are required, of course.
Maximum now.
We now do not need to buy any more boots. We still need to buy the dagger, but in due time, my friends. I want to give a small shout out here to Guggen Sully from the Gauntlet community who figured out this strat. That hallway you're seeing there with all those keys and those ghosts and those doors, that takes a long time. Guggen figured out that if we use the express staircase to go back to 4 and come in from the other side of 3, we don't have to do that. So we don't do that. Floor 2 is fairly straightforward. It didn't spawn the sorcerer this time! We spent all that time looking at it and watching him spawn and be like, yeah, we should make a note of that during the marathon, and then he didn't do it.
Is this a good thing?
It is a good thing. That sorcerer takes up like 3 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so he's gonna heal here. He's gonna put on the fight ring to turn off the slip tiles, and he's gonna turn his speed back down to 10. So that we can try and trick the dragon into barbecues. We have now maxed out every stat that we want to max, so the remaining XP is going to go into health.
Got it.
Nice. Love to see it. Love to see it. Not really much else to say about this fight, then. You got to see what it looks like when it fails, and you got to see what it looks like when it works, so... Enjoy it, y'all. Yeah, right? Imagine having 10 speed on the dragon. Come on, please. Please.
Do we have time for some more donations?
We do. You may go ahead.
Yes, we have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, from Japan, more love to the Japanese restream and to all the viewers from Japan that are watching right now. Thank you so much for your money and also for your for your time to watch Speedrun Ragnarok. Um, that's more love towards Take This and also all of the runners here at Speedrun Ragnarok this year. And also we have a $5 donation from Mona that says, I need your help to catch the potion ingredient for science. Please put this donation towards Mona for Shovel Knight Showdown character. Thank you so much to our donations.
Thank you very much. All right, so now we've finished the 4 elemental towers. We have the 4 coat of arms, which means we can enter the castle. Castle works differently than the other towers. You'll notice in the other towers, we started on either floor 1 or floor 10, and we just went straight through. Castle starts on 5, and we have to go down to 1, and then we get to go up to 10. Just so that it can be a little bit different. Come on, teleporter. There we go.
Just wait. We're not done with fun with teleporters just yet.
Nope. We still got a couple more coming. The debuff tile here in Castle is the Confuse tile. What Confuse tiles do is when you change your directional input on a Confuse tile, it adds a random 45 degrees to your input. So, like, if you press up, for instance, it will make you go either upright or up left. It does not take effect if you just move through Confused tiles, only if you change direction on them. At that store there, he bought the most powerful dagger, the Elven Knife. So we now have the most powerful dagger and the most powerful boots. We just need the most powerful weapon, which we are going to grab shortly here. The reason he is not buying weapons from the shop is because we don't need to. We're going to get it here on Castle 1 in the secret shop, which takes a bit of setup, but Bubba is very, very good at. So these diagonal exits, we're going to do the same thing here that we did on Earth 2. We're going to position ourselves so that we wiggle through them and don't go down. In order to do this, he's going to turn his speed all the way down to 0. And he's decreasing shot speed there by 1 for the shot that he's going to end up having to take on this teleporter. We're going to do the same thing where we put the float ring on, and then he's going to position himself on a pixel-perfect tile, and he's going to shoot a shot with the mirror ring down that hallway and hit that breakable wall. And if I know Bubba as well as I think I do, he'll hit it first shot. He hit it first shot, of course. Gonna wait just a second before turning speed back up because we got to get over this teleporter.
No.
Now we have the best weapon in the game. That is the wrong exit, but it's all right.
It happens.
It's all right.
Yeah, we're here. We're good.
Short detour. Savor the bonus weapon. All right. This hallway here is a jerk. It is the jerkiest hallway in this game. But we're done with it now. We don't have to do it anymore.
We gotta do it one more time.
One more time? Oh, right.
But
because we got to go out that way, yeah. But all right, it went well. Now we're done with that hallway. All right, so we got a little bit of backtracking here to do. These traps are only hittable if you come from Castle 1. It does require you to come from the other direction to get to exits that would lead to them. Now that we've done that, we can leave and go back to Castle 5 and continue with obtaining the... I don't want to call it a ring. We'll call it the special item for this dungeon. It's the Defend Orb, which, as you would expect, does turn off the Confused tiles. Which is very nice, because there's going to be a lot of them in the latter part of Castle.
You thought I was going that way, didn't you? Haha. Nope.
Gold's playing games with you. Alright. Alright. Let's see, it looks like he's doing Castle 6 right now, but he is in fact doing Castle 3. Castle 6 just has to come first, because the exit to Castle 3 to get the Defend Orb is here on Castle 6.
Here we go.
Fun with teleporters.
And confused tile.
Yeah. The double whammy. Alright. Well, that wasn't the worst I've seen. Definitely could have been better, but...
I'm sure it's fine. But we're not done yet.
One more time, for the fans.
Ah, confused got me.
Excuse me, what? You got the placement bug, where you moved over the teleport tile and didn't go into it.
Oh.
I guess I have to explain that now. Okay, well, he goes down to Castle 3 and gets the Defendor, which is pretty standard fare. What happened there with that teleporter is there is a placement bug in the game where when there is an interactable item next to another one, say a teleporter or an item you can pick up or an enemy, something like that, you can position yourself over top of it and not activate it. It happens very rarely during the run, and unfortunately we haven't found any use for it, but it does exist.
I know
You
which
did.
one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know which one. We're heading that way anyways. It's fine.
Yeah, I know which one. I thought I saw you miss it when you were up here before, but I didn't say anything.
It's fine.
It's on the way. All part of the plan. All right, now we're at the end of Castle. I affectionately like to refer to this part as Castle 10. Castle 10 has 4 entrances that are on 4 different sides of the floor and require you to come from 4 different entry points. And 2 of those entry points require you to come all the way back down here to 7. So I just call this the entrance to Castle 10. That is correct. Yeah, down on the bottom one. Thankfully, in the 100% run, our magic is so high that we can 1-clear Castle 10 every single time we go into it with a potion. So we do not need to worry about enemies there.
It feels like there's so much going on in the speedrun. My brain can hardly process once one thing happens, the next thing is already in motion.
That's because Elf is fast.
Yes. Yeah. When I do speedruns, Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was when I do speedruns, I like to do the ones that I don't have to think at all. And it feels like you have to think so much about where
you have to think in this one. If you don't know where you're going, you're boned. You have to know exactly what's going on at all times. But to be fair, though, the only real bad source of RNG in this game, other than teleporters, is enemy spawners. Enemy spawners run on an independent RNG calculator that is completely unmanipulable. I don't think that's a word. You can't manipulate it. There's no manip for generators.
Is unmanipulatable a word?
Unmanipulatable might be. God, I didn't want to get into a discussion about how words are hard during this commentary, but here we are.
Unmanipulable. That's what the word was.
Unmanipulable. All right, cool. Thank you for whoever figured that one out. It would have bugged me for the rest of the day. Continuing with Castle. As you're seeing, it's a lot of back and forth to get to the 4 sides of Castle 10. This is the final area now. Top side of Castle 8. He's going to clear this out, and then he's going to go hit the final trap, which opens the final wall, which leads us to the final fight. Alright, to set up for this final fight, Bubba is going to put all of his remaining XP into health. He's going to equip his heal drink, and he is again going to reduce his speed to 10. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to spoil it yet. For those curious, 20 is actually the maximum stat value you can reach for any stat in this game. It will not allow you to go higher. So we got the coat of arms. We broke into the castle. We're here. We get to fight this dragon. This dragon's a little bit different. You're noticing the 4 little elemental posts that were outside in the lobby. Bubba has to clear all 4 of those posts in order to do damage to this dragon, which means that we probably don't get to have a barbecue. It is doable, but it's very tricky.
Not with that tornado on your butt.
Not with that tornado, no. No, the tornado will definitely ruin it. Fortunately, Bubba is also very, very good at dragon fights. Much better than I ever got to be, because I've never legitimately done a dragon fight.
That sucks.
Ouch. Alright.
It's alright. I know a shortcut.
Marathon. It's fine. Thankfully, we don't need any more magic. And the only key that we need is actually on Castle 10. And there are no enemies, because we did everything.
I got it this time, I promise.
I love how you had to do that after I said you're very good at the dragon fights, unlike me, who's not.
It's okay, we made it back again.
Alright. Take 2. Again, hit all the elemental torches, blah, blah, blah. No heal drink this time, but 5,500 health should be more than enough.
I still have it. I didn't use it.
Oh, you didn't use it? Alright. I thought it takes it from you when you die, though.
Nope.
That's not something I really ever paid attention to, because dying isn't something that normally happens. To note, usually dying means the end of a run, people. Obviously, like, I really shouldn't have to say that, but here we are. All right, are we gonna get? Oh, he turned back on. Ooh, so close, so close. That's fine. Just tank the fireballs with the heal drain. Those fireballs do all of the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually I listen for the beeping of the low health, and then I just hit my heal drink. But
yeah, the fireball doesn't care about the beeping. All right, we killed the final dragon. Now he's going to ask us if we want eternal youth, because that's the treasure of the castle. We don't actually want eternal youth. We do not. Unfortunately, the dragon is not happy with that decision, so he decides to kill us again. Fortunately, this dragon does not have pushback on any of his attacks like the previous ones, so we get to have another barbecue. We do not want to be eternally youthful. We want to have barbecues. Barbecue complete.
Everyone loves a good barbecue, right?
Exactly. That is the real treasure of the castle, is a barbecue. Don't let anyone tell you. And there you have it. Bubba has done everything possible in the game.
Oh, I was hoping for sub 50. Oh well.
GG's. That was a really good run. There was so much going on, I could barely keep up with it.
I did my best.
Oh, you did great. You did great. Commentary was amazing.
This run is real special to me because I love the heck out of this game, and I never thought 100% would be possible. And then Bubba came in and he's like, "Nah, I got this." We timed it out. It's been like 2.5 months. He's gone from 1 hour and 20 minutes to 46 minutes for the run. It's absolutely amazing. Give him some GGs, everybody. He's great. Bubba's awesome.
I'm sorry for dying at that dragon. He was a meanie.
He just wanted us to prolong the run a little bit. He wanted some more sprint time, you know?
Hear that crazy sound that the elves make when they die, apparently.
That's true. The elf does make an interesting noise when he dies that we don't normally hear. On another note, if anybody loved this run as much as I do, we have a Discord in the Gauntlet community. Feel free to ask either Bubba or myself for an invite. We'll be more than happy to give one to you. But I would love to see more people run this game. Doesn't matter the category. Like, this is a great game. We need more people.
These guys are amazing. They welcomed me with open arms. We had many discussions, so much fun. If you like this game or any other Gauntlet game, come on down. I guess I'll take this opportunity to thank friends and family and everyone in chat.
Where can we find you guys if we want to see more Gauntlet speedruns, or just you guys in general?
The Gauntlet community, like I said, does have a Discord server. I can grab a link for that real quick if you'd like and pop it in chat. Otherwise, you can find us on speedrun.com. Any of the Gauntlet games should have a link to the Discord. I know for a fact Gauntlet 4 does, because I'm the one that added it.
Anytime I do my speedrun attempts, I usually stream it. It's easier than recording. I don't know why, but it is.
That's twitch.tv/BubbaRubbie, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Wonderful. All right, but thank you guys so much again for that amazing Gauntlet 4 run. Stick with us, folks. We're going to be right back after a brief intermission as we set the next runner up, and that is Tempest Mask 1000 with Shovel Knight Showdown. That's going to be an amazing run, and we did have an incentive for that as well. So we're going to see how that plays out in the next run. Thank you so much for all of the amazing donations that came in. Thank you for getting us over $6,000. Hopefully we get $7,000 soon. And also thank you to all of the love from the Japanese restream that we've had during this run. You guys do so much more than you can imagine. But stick with us, folks, and we'll be right back with Shovel Knight Showdown. I am Ozmourn, and this is the last run that I'll be hosting. So thank you so much for having me as a host, RPG Valkyries. I'll see you guys around.
Thank you for having me as well.
Yep, thanks for having us.